Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan. Um, Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Today we're going to do some Q&A questions, and I thought they'd be some fun, general type questions, like, just stuff about me that you guys probably don't know. Um, Now some people have genuinely asked these questions. Um, Either just to be curious and get the answers or some other reason. Um so yeah, I'm going to do a little Q&A for you guys. Be sure to leave any questions that you have for me down below aside from the ones that I've answered today. Well, will be answering today. Sorry. Will be answering today. Um but yeah, so I got a list right here. They will be also on the screen. Um, so I think we should get started, don't you think? Alright, so one question I get asked so often, it's actually quite annoying. The answer is finally here. I've been telling you. If you have asked this to me before and I've answered it. I've answered it I've answered it several times. The first one is, why are you so short? And the answer to this is, it's genetic. My mom's side, um, not all of her kids got it, but a couple of us did. I have a type of dwarfism called hypochondroplasia, and that's basically where my limbs are just shorter than the rest of my body. So my legs are short and my arms are short. So it's a genetic thing. I can't control it. It's been passed down. It was the farthest back I know was my mom's dad. So my great grandpa passed it down to my grandma, my mother's mom, who passed it down to my mom, who passed it down to me. So there's a chance my kids could have this. Second question, what is your height slash how tall are you? I'm not exactly sure to be exact, but I know I am less than 5 foot tall. I'm actually less than 4'10" last I knew. When I was at the doctor's back in January, when I had my checkup, I was 4'7". 4'7" However, I don't actually know to be exact, but yeah, so that's my height. Next, what are my hobbies? Um, I like to do a lot of things. I like to draw. I like to dance. I like to play sports. Um, which we'll answer next. What sports I do? Um, slash play. Um, slash played because I haven't done. I've done some in the past, but yeah. I like to do a lot of things. It just really depends on what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I like to go on a walk. I like to make videos. I love making videos for you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do. Speaking of the sports thing, that brings us on to the next question. What sport slash sports do you do slash play? Slash played? Because I did do some sports that I probably won't ever do again. Um, if you consider dance, competitive dance a sport, I did that. I did baton twirling from the time I was 4 to the time I was 8. So it was actually 5 years. People would say, no, that's 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually, the last 2 years were actually where it became competitive. So I technically still did it. Like, we got awards and stuff for it. Um, my first year, we got second place. And then my second year, we got third. I don't know if they've ever gotten first. I'm sure they have since, I was like 8 years old, because that was like almost 8 years ago. Next year it will be 8 years ago because I'm turning 16 this year. So right now it's 7 years. But yeah, I've done competitive dance. I did play tennis when I was in 6th grade because in between that span of when I was 8 and 11. going on 12. I didn't do anything. I was basically just a kept to myself kind of person. I didn't really do much. I didn't really like people. Still don't like a lot of people, but that's a different story. um, like the actions that people do, if that makes sense. Like there are a lot of actions that people do that I just don't agree with, and that's fine. And then I still continue doing this, but I am also a cheerleader, both competitive and sideline. Anyone that says this isn't a sport, we're gonna have some problems because you don't know anything about cheer and stereotypes. Like just because you know someone who has done it doesn't mean you know what it is. And sideline, yes, is not a sport in my eyes, but it still trains you for the whole competitive season. Um, Both all star, I guess you could see, like if you wanted to go. Um, but high school competitive cheer, I do as well. But my 7th grade year, which was actually my first year that I ever did cheer, I couldn't do competitive that season, so I ended up doing basketball, which I did, but I didn't like. I didn't like it because my coach, he just didn't like me for some reason. I don't know why. I never know why. Um, but yeah, so yeah, those were all the sports that I've done so far, and probably the only ones I'll ever do. Um, at least for and being on a team. But yeah, next and final question, which is, what's your dream career/job? Now, I decided this at 6 years old. Keep in mind, I decided at 6 years old that I wanted to be a cardiologist or a heart doctor. Some people might be like, "That's gross. Hearts are gross." Blah blah blah. That's fine. Believe what you want to. Have your own opinions. You can find blood and stuff gross. That's fine. I know some people are actually like that's actually a phobia. Um, but um, your heart is very, very important. Without it, you won't be alive. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be living. But my job will be to make sure that your heart is doing what it's supposed to, like doing its job correctly, and that there's nothing wrong with it. Because if there's something wrong with your heart, that could impact something else, depending on what it is. It it usually does. There's usually a cause and effect, whether it's minor or major, depends on what's going on. My grandpa actually is at the age where he needs a cardiologist. He recently had heart surgery back in October. It was actually, I think, on Halloween that he got heart surgery, or like the day before or something. But yeah, it was around Halloween he got surgery. He's doing amazing now. He talked to his cardiologist about me and saying that like, yeah, my granddaughter wants to be a cardiologist, blah blah blah. Yeah, do I have any backup plans? I do. Absolutely. I didn't put that on the list, but I do have backup plans because it actually popped in my head that my family has asked me, do you have any backup plans for that? I do. Um, which is I either want to do something else in the medical field, become a teacher, or start my own little business. Preferably a dress business because when I was younger, I used to draw dresses all the time in my sketchbook. Um, Whether it was my dream dress or just a random dress that I felt like, eh, like whatever. I, I'm bored for one and for two. Why not? It's not hurting anyone. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing with slime because I'm pretty sure I have ADD. Like I like to fidget with things to help me focus. I like to move my body in some way or have some kind of sensory item because then I'm able to talk to the camera and stuff. Or like at school when I don't have sensory items, I either like play with my pencil or I kick my feet or something. Like I'm moving my body in some kind of way so it keeps me in in the moment, you know. Um But yeah, so if you were wondering what I was doing, I'm doing that. I actually made this yesterday because we had some old glue, and I had some activator that I did with, if you know Fox. I don't think we ever posted it, but we were going to. We made a twin telepathy challenge, and we made slime. Uh, and we did really good. Like most of our things matched up. There were a couple that were like close, but no. I paid for it all, by the way. I got all the glue. I got all the activated. I ended up getting tied, like the little magic stuff, and that was it. And they got a couple of different types of glue. It was fun. But yeah, this was a little bit about me. This actually took longer than what I thought. Uh, so, I'm sorry that you stuck around for this long. If you stuck around this long, if you did, thank you. Because wow. Please drop some questions that you have about me in the comments. I would love to answer them in another video. So there might be a Q&A part 2 if I get enough. I want at least 5 because there were 5 on here that just popped into my head that I've been asked and I was bored and had nothing better to do with my life. So please leave questions about me that you have about me if you have any about me. If you don't, that's fine. But yeah, please ask. Um, yeah, that's really it. Try to keep it appropriate though. Because I know some people like to ask some very inappropriate questions. Not like sexual, but like just not appropriate type things. Like you get the memo. They're not good questions. They're not positive. They're like negative. So they're like sorry, my computer is weird. It was like a hotspot shield notification. But anyways, but yeah, please leave some questions down below if you have any. If you don't, that's fine. But yeah, I thank you for sticking around this long because I feel like I'm spieling and whatever. But I genuinely appreciate all of you, especially the ones since pretty much the beginning. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. I'm gonna try to get Fox to do a video with me, because I did find some things. So this might be the next video. Stay tuned if you're interested in this. So listen up really quick because I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. Give you a little spoiler for the possible next video or an upcoming video of some sort. I don't know when. May not be the next video, but it might. I don't know. I did find some things. If you know about Fox, probably know where this is going. I found some websites that will possibly answer our questions and our theories. Stay tuned for that. If you don't know what the theory is that me and Fox are long lost twins. I say that she's my twin anyways, whether or not we biologically are. That is something we'll have to find out. One, will these websites give us some more insight? There's like 2 of them. And 2, we'll have to do a DNA test. We'll find out. That will also probably be another video, but I don't know if it will be on our account or on Fox's. Not on Fox's. Mine and Fox's, so ours, or mine, because Fox doesn't really have a YouTube channel. But speaking of her, she's literally in my phone as the pretty twin. So yeah, I found like 2 websites that answer it. So, but I have not read them. So, and if I did, it was very, very vague. And I don't remember like any of it. So, yeah. So stick around for that. If I don't post it on here, I will tell you guys where it is posted. So, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please follow my socials. They're up here on the screen somewhere. Probably usually where they are. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you guys.